we have a ton of people that are in the drawing for the free cigars.
Let's see if this is gonna work.
Yeah, that's all part of the plan.
Yeah. We know they can hear us. This is
when we say nice things about our customers.
all right, but the problem is this thing isn't letting me watch this. I don't want to edit my page. I want to just watch this video. What if real news or real
This
things had
would be
this in
awesome.
the backdrop?
John, put your pants on.
Not again.
I'm sitting. It's below the desk. You can't even see.
Which one are we live on there? We're on there.
Here comes Carlos. He thinks he's going to sit in here. Wrong. Carlos thinks because he's a member of Cigar Dojo that he's got kung fu skills.
We got. no kung fu.
You not know kung fu.
Blake is here too.
Blake is in.
He's wearing his ICC shirt thinking he's going to get in. What people will do is break the law.
We up 40. Okay, so counting
Look at
down.
these clowns. They're going to sit out in the lobby.
How did you get a staff shirt, Carlos? It doesn't
I don't even have one.
it doesn't make it legal.
He bought it. He bought them when we first started selling staff shirts.
Okay, so
And then people
hang on.
kept
We have,
asking
20,
for-
we have 27 seconds.
What?
Yeah, we have 27 seconds.
Oh, so this one's live, that one's
this one is gonna dump.
When
But
are you going to turn that on?
well, the problem is I can't figure out how to make this work.
Can't you
Okay,
just
so we're
push it?
13 seconds, so we should get rolling on this on Instagram. Okay, you ready? Hey, let's go
What?
live. Let's
Look
go
at how
live.
bright that is.
Look-
Holy
We're
cow.
going live here. To hell with it. We're going live over here. We're going live over here.
Hurry, Brandon, get in the boat. We're leaving. Yes.
Shut that volume off. Let's rock and
Please.
roll. Because on today's show, we have
Viva Industrial, putos. What happens when 30 ICC members and Oliver Zoom for 2 hours?
no pants.
Someone say whiskey. We're going to talk about someone say whiskey.
Yeah, that's what the headlines mean.
Why are you attacking the gong? Let's see. And we're giving away a box of cigars.
This box, to be exact.
Nice.
Good job.
Nice prop.
It's Saturday.
at the shop.
Saturday.
It's
at
good
the
to see you,
shop.
kid.
Good to see you too, Pop.
You're a special son of a gun. You know that?
Yeah, we all are. We're all very, very special.
No, we're special.
And you know what
And-
else is special? My ability to work tech.
Yeah,
so can
it
I,
sucks.
If there is anyone here illegally, would somebody mind help me pull up the video stream here so that way I can?
What's wrong with that?
Well, I can't. It's not letting me do anything here. See, you're not here illegally, so you can show us how to do this.
Okay, this is compelling.
No. Okay. So
What happened?
let's talk industrial putos.
Okay, yeah.
What does that mean?
What does putos mean? It sounds very Hispanic.
Yes, it's a common Spanish term for friends.
It's an endearing term.
It's an endearing
Is
term.
that what
That's
it is?
why. Yes,
So when I talked to Edgar,
Oh yeah.
Edgar is good. Just
Edgar
don't,
just call him that?
just don't say it to my wife.
Oh, okay.
That would not fly. But
So it's not for necessarily for women. Is what
not
you're saying.
for women or people you respect. I mean, really, truly respect.
Okay.
So the reason why he is calling everybody bitches in Spanish is because we
Oh.
are smoking O-Sox this morning. Because yesterday, what happened?
You launched our latest installment of ICC University, and it was awesome.
Awesome.
Edgar, I call him Edgar Hoya. I can't. I just don't understand why he can't pronounce his last name correct. Apparently, he calls it Hoyle or something.
Well,
Hoyle. Okay,
I don't
whatever.
know.
Buy a vowel, buddy. But he is.
How's our audio picking up? Because I want to make sure we're not peaking.
How's the audio? Hey guys, good morning, Brian McGee.
Thank you,
Frank.
Thank you.
Stockard. Oh my God, look at this. There could be tens of people in here.
Yeah, this is good. Hey,
John Vaughn, Brian McGee.
Before you continue to talk very valuable stuff about Edgar,
it's compelling.
Let's ask this. Please do us a favor and share this if you're on Facebook.
Do it on the internet.
Also, create a watch party because this could be pretty cool.
Is that like a pants party?
It's a party with pants.
Party with pants?
Yeah, party with pants. Audio's good, says Mark. Good morning. So Edgar, our setup was pretty cool. It was an awesome little interview. For me, it was fun.
Yeah, and I'm struggling with. It didn't look like Edgar was drinking tequila.
No, he was drinking.
That was really
like
weird.
Buchanan's or something.
Huh?
He's
he's normally a tequila guy. Hey, Ron, can you tap your white balance over there? It looks like we are literally on fire. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
We're good to go.
We have contrast.
Edgar was in. Check out that video. It's about a 17-minute interview, and it's really cool to hear his story. How it goes from basically a photographer that got in a ton of trouble in school, so they just loaded him up with arts classes to keep him from being out of.
I'd never heard somebody that got in so much trouble that they kept him out of required classes because they didn't want him to interfere with kids that were there to learn.
Yeah.
But look at him now.
No math for you. No math for you. And he
Yeah.
goes right in there. Casey Hogan in the house. TK in the house. Good morning, guys. That was really cool. A guy just leaves everything. Photographer goes out, starts living in a kitchen in LA.
Right.
And putting out his bed every night and rolling it back up. Getting into working with Davidoff of all companies at the beginning.
Right.
With Christian Uroa. And you should just watch the rest of it because
It's really
cool.
good. And it's just kind of a short, it's about 17 minutes. And it's not real Cigar 101-ish. But, you know, Edgar and the One Shot One Kill, the Casa Torrent line that we do very well with because he is their blender. And he has done some of the best events we've ever done have been
Darren in the house,
with
Oliver
Edgar.
in the house.
It is, and he makes a spectacular cigar. He does some amazing things with Mexican tobacco that a lot of people frown upon. But if they only knew who Casa Torrent was providing tobacco for, they would be very shocked.
Yeah, you're exactly right. People think that Mexican tobacco is not fantastic tobacco, which it's really, there is some beautiful, beautiful Mexican tobacco coming out.
And I think everybody pictures, the northern part of Mexico, and it's dry and barren. When you get down towards Central America, it looks like Honduras or any of the other areas, and it's
right.
And it's yeah.
How have we gotten through this whole segment and you haven't spoken like Edgar once? So here's what I want to do: is I just want you to talk to me about this cigar.
Okay, man.
Just talk to me like it's like you're Edgar. Okay, so live, Edgar's in the building. Welcome, Edgar Hoyle.
Well, first of all, man, I do not have the beard.
Good, we'll put that in.
But
post.
hold on. Okay, I put my hat down here.
Okay,
He
good.
does that.
I know.
You couldn't even see his eyes in the interview.
I didn't even realize that was you. I thought it was Edgar.
Well, I'm a little taller than Edgar. Edgar's strength was not the basketball team. But this is, air rescue. Let's rescue the air. Okay, man, so this is the deal. I have my Osak I did in Nicaragua. It's so badass, man. I'm telling you, this fucker is awesome. It's got lots of age on it. It's like my 62 Impala, man. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, what is he, Italian or retarded?
Hey, Holmes, I was with the gang. Don't fuck with me, man.
That's actually really good.
It is
That's
really good. I mean, for a second, I was seeing myself talk. I was watching Edgar.
Yeah, I was watching.
I don't know how he does this because my eyebrows hurt. But Edgar has made available to us. This cigar has, if any of you have seen the Osak cigars back in the day. This is a Nicaraguan cigar. It is a beautiful little trumpet. Absolutely incredible. Shaggy foot. 100% Nicaraguan tobacco. This cigar is coming to us in 5-packs. I think about a $50 retail. It is absolutely amazing.
Seriously,
great
thought
age.
Edgar was here.
He did. See?
Yeah. Okay, so that's a good cigar.
So this cigar is on its way. We're going to get about 25 packs.
Jesus.
And they're going to go quick. why don't you smoke it and you'll talk about it. This was the one for you, and I never gave it to you because I was going to smoke it.
Honestly, I was looking for that thing. I have been looking for that thing for the longest time. So Edgar, all things Edgar. Let's talk all things some of our homies in the house that are keeping us going. One of which, Air Rescue Heating and Air. For those of you who had local delivery this week, you'll notice you didn't pay for it. Thanks to Aaron Klaus and Air Rescue Heating and Air, which is our family's choice when it comes to keeping our air purified, clean, running great. That's a lot of Lamborghinis.
That's a lot of Lamborghinis.
That is a lot of Lamborghinis.
There is literally
so I've just been
50 Lamborghinis.
Still
and Ferraris
Lamborghinis.
just went by.
Still more. Okay. Social distancing at 150 miles an hour. So we're gonna give this away. How are we gonna do that? I don't know, but we'll figure it out.
Let's do a second drawing with our numbers from this week.
Yep, that sounds good.
We could do that.
Yep.
So here's the thing.
As long as Chris Pennington doesn't win.
Well, Pennington won't win because we don't want to see you
Morning,
do
Sean
anything
Rats.
disastrous. So we're getting into that point of the year where everybody's HVAC breaks down as soon as it hits 80 degrees. The thing that we love about Aaron is Aaron's the guy that will come in and say, it's this $8 transistor.
It's not a $400.
It's this capacitor. I got one in the truck. We'll get you fixed up. I'm not going to have to sell you 4 new units, and we're going to have to put a new roof on your house because we have to come in through the roof.
So thank you to Aaron Klaus, Keisha Klaus, to Air Rescue for
they paid for all your deliveries this week, and they have got something. This guy's got a collection that thank God he shares with us because we have an industrial cigar Gen 1
OG house stick,
Ice CC house stick that we were not smart enough as a family to snag any of our own first cigar that we ever made.
5 Osocks. How about 5 Osocks?
They're a year old.
These are a year old.
Of age on these. Whoa.
What's in there?
5 Osocks with a year of age on them.
What? You don't see that every day.
This is not being given away.
No,
it is
take that
not.
back.
Here's what I do want to talk. I want to talk cigars because after all, it's kind of what we do.
It's a little bit what we do.
A little bit what we do, and before we get too far into certain things, I do want to just let's talk cigars for a second because we have a lot of cigars that showed up this week, and we have a lot of cigars we're talking about, one of which is the Osoc. I'll tell you,
what?
You don't want to mess with that thing yet.
Why?
Hang on. This is a cigar that Casey Hogan, I'm surprised he didn't send it to me earlier, but pretty butthurt about that. This I smoked this week. Crux Epicure Maduro Corona
Gordo. Oh my God, is that thing good?
This is, you know what? It reminds me a lot of like the Osa Carboncito, where it's got a lot of flavor to it, but no pepper, no intensity on your palate. It is just beautiful, chocolatey, rich, awesome flavor.
Mexican San Andreas wrapper on it.
You're exactly right.
Yep.
So that is something we're smoking. And then as we're talking through CRS packs, I want to know how many of you have had a CRS pack delivered to you and which has been your favorite cigars out of it so far, because this is something new. This is a new concept. For those of you who like...
Yeah, so do you want to talk about a pack that is... this is special.
Okay, so please don't talk 20 minutes on this thing. Just talk about it.
What are they going to do?
That's a good point.
You know? If you were at home right now, you would be getting yelled at on the list of things you should be doing around the house, and you'd be going, no, I got to listen to this.
It's work. Yeah.
This
so
is go
work
ahead
for all of you.
And you're go ahead and stretch it out. If anybody here thinks I talk too much, oh well. Anyway, I do. But this is the premium pack. This is a pack that we were trying to determine what we wanted to call it. Maybe it's I survived this damn COVID-19 pack, so let's celebrate.
That's a lot of copy.
It is a lot of copy, and the label would be really big. But this is a premium pack. It has 5 cigars in it. This is if I want to really, really taste what the best tastes like, here it sits. Like batting fifth, that's for my friend Oliver, batting fifth, like it's a baseball reference. Batting fifth is an Opus X Lost City Torpedo. So it's not like what we're starting with is a second stringer. We're talking about starting lineup, superstar, all-star team. Opus X is in the pack. It's compelling, and I'm building up excitement. One of my top 5 favorite cigars in the history of me smoking cigars, right here, is the Atabey Duende. This is a torpedo. It is magic,
Tony.
and it is no shit one of my top 5 favorite cigars I've ever smoked.
No shit?
No shit.
Wow.
Say it like Edgar would.
He's a no shit.
We're staying with the Edgar theme. One of the other top 5 favorite cigars that I've ever smoked ever is the Byron Elegante. So we're not putting together even the lower end of the Atabey line or the Byrons or anything like that.
End.
No, there isn't, but there's smaller sizes, smaller price point. We're just going in the deep end of the pool, and we are living the
These
dream.
are top 5 cigars in the humidor.
The Byron
We have those in?
Londonese, yes. They just came in. We had 26 boxes of Byrons and Atabeys in this week, so and a lot of them have left the building already, but the Byron Londonese, absolutely amazing. And now let's just do something that you can't get unless you just happen to be stumbling the streets in Olten, Switzerland.
Which you ain't.
This is the Pitoro XO Salamone. Again, one of my top 5, 3 of my top 5 favorite cigars I've ever smoked ever are in this pack. Needless to say, I was one that picked this pack.
That's pretty clear.
But this cigar, I still have 2 boxes left. This is a no joke, absolutely stunning cigar. All of these in a pack. I don't know, do we have a member, or do we have a special code that we can throw out there?
Yeah. Cigars and Guns 10.
Cigars and Guns 10 today.
Yes,
this is a $159 pack, so it's no joke. But if you want to take care of yourself, $159. Do Cigars and Guns 10. You haven't set that up yet, have you?
Yeah, it's set up.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Cigars and Guns 10.
For anyone who's Cigars and Guns family, you get Cigars and Guns.
What about
10% off
we have
everything.
7 freaking monitors here. Can we extend that to everybody?
I'm trying to find the house stick you put in here so I could pocket it. And
What?
You wouldn't even know. Yeah. Go Cigars and Guns 10, because those of you who are hanging in here right now, let's just go ahead and stop for a second. This is Pops. This is I'm Brandon. And
My first son, he's the tallest.
This is Saturday at the shop. We're at Industrial Cigar Company in Frisco, Texas.
Frisco.
Living the dream, smoking cigars, allegedly being around people we enjoy being around.
It's actually sad to see all of our regular Saturday Rooster Crew guys all sitting scattered outside in the lobby, just trying to get their ICC fix today. So that's sad.
But by
and disappointing.
CDC warnings, I think we're still good as far as that goes. But it sounds like phase 1. Sounds like we're going to start moving into things.
Yeah.
And for those of you who are watching, when you come back in here, you'll see a completely refreshed shop.
Totally.
Any private member is going to notice 100% new furniture, new paint scheme, new lighting, new everything.
New ionizer, new clean.
Movie screens.
Aaron fine-tuned our HVAC system and our air handling in the back. 110-inch projector screens in the front and rear now instead of smacking it on the wall.
A lot of things going on, a lot of exciting things. And if you want to purchase from us, you can do that a few different ways. One of which, you can come into the shop, just kind of grab and go.
10 to 7.
10 to 7 every day, except for Sunday is noon to 7.
Noon to 7.
Or industrialcigars.co. That's our e-commerce system. It has our top 100. Now it's growing to about 120, 130 different cigar options. And that will continue to grow.
And we're always adding stuff because, like an example, one of our friends up in Ohio, Anton, wanted to get some Osaks after watching the Edgar video yesterday. And we've got some of the double Robustos coming in.
Yep.
Or, yeah, that's right, double Robusto.
I'm telling you right now, Lee is coming to get more Cabroncitos. I can guarantee you. He's walking out
He
with some.
he is not. He's getting a bundle. I think he's getting a bundle of these. I don't know.
Cool.
I gave him I took care of it.
Cool. Yeah, that sounds good. So that is who we are. This is what we're doing, and this is Saturday at the shop where we get together and
maybe talk just for a second. Since you can apparently just talk for a second and I ramble.
Watch this.
Jackass. Why don't you explain what we're smoking and point out that maybe this is a special cigar because I'll
Special.
tell you what, it's smoking really, really good right
Yes.
now.
This is the Osak Figueroa. This is a shop exclusive, aged for almost a year now. It is only available here. You know, I
Well,
said
it
that
was
twice.
it's 6 and 8 year old tobacco, but the
San
fact that
Andreas
it's
Maduro.
had that year to really meld together.
Sensational, sweet, rich, robust, but it's not aggressive. Great with a coffee. This is a cigar that will smoke well outside, but also be very, very approachable inside.
And it's got so much flavor, but they're not he's not covering up flavor by throwing in a bunch of peppery tobacco or oily tobacco. So it is just, it's almost like just pure double espresso. Just, you get that whole impact of the flavor of the coffee. You're getting that of this tobacco without a bunch of other cream and sugar and dilution
Good
going
stuff.
on.
It's full flavor without being full strength, as with Edgar stuff. Little Elm Craft House. Begley was on their live show
She was on there on
last Sunday.
Sunday.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I hope you guys got her all liquored up. She's hilarious. When she
No,
gets going.
well, she was sitting at the house. They were doing it remote, and they talked about her say thank you, or not say thank you, but her
Pay it forward.
pay it forward.
That sounds good. Sounds like a good show. Fuego Pack here, United Cigars. I'd say
We love those guys.
We do love those guys.
You know, speaking of United Cigars,
Are we going to do that now?
do you want to?
Yeah, just talk about Kayla didn't have her pants on the Zoom.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's just Oliver and I were going back and forth, and we're like, Oliver is he's the one that takes care of us with Atabey and Byron and Bandolero, and he's just basically
Salt
my
of the
brother that lives in Boston.
Yeah.
You know, he's a good dude.
Goddamn Yankee.
He is a damn Yankee, which we are too, by the way.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think technically, I don't know, maybe there's, after you're in Texas for a few years, that goes away. But anyway, short story long, we decided that we were going to bounce back and forth and do a virtual night because he missed ICC.
Uh-huh.
He's up in Boston, and he can't get out of the house. So we set up a Zoom,
And
we had at least 30 people.
And
The direction was keep your pants on. Not really 100% sure what it was Kayla was doing.
some did not show up with their pants on, is the thing.
Well, and that was the thing. It wasn't clothing optional. It was to have pants on.
Yeah.
So I highly encourage you, if you're into that kind of thing, join us for our next Zoom.
We're going to do it. We'll throw it out there. Join us
We'll
up.
throw it out
and
there.
please, for the love of God, if you're not talking, mute Just mute. This is Cigars 101 and Zoom 101. Zoom Lounge number 1. If you're not talking, mute yourself. Because if you're sitting outside, you're an asshole, and all we can hear is the wind. We can't hear anything. Or,
Okay, well, number 2, I was here by myself, almost. By myself. Chris and Ray were here. But they were working.
And you.
I'm here by myself in this room, and I felt that it was important that we have a feel of the shop, which means DJ music, which means I cranked the shit out of the sound system in here.
Which means no one heard anything.
Oh
But
no,
this
everybody was
distorted
rocking. Everybody
Shaka
was
Khan
jamming.
from you.
Everybody was jamming.
Yeah, no, it was good for a few seconds for sure. Hey, let's do a segment here.
Called.
That is a new segment. Here coming up after this, we're going to give away the box of Cavaliers. But right now, let's do a segment called What You Packin'? Because Adrian with Cigars and Guns brought a dope
Arsenal.
piece today. Please come on in and welcome Adrian Brunda, Cigars and Guns, brother from another mother.
Good morning, guys. Adrian from Cigars and Guns. So I've been waiting for this gun for a while, and I wanted a backpack gun. So
That gun
my
looks
backpack.
that gun looks exactly like a backpack.
Yeah.
Where's the trigger on it? Oh, there's the trigger.
Oh, there it is.
So Caltech Sub 2000, chambered in 9mm. It's obviously folded now. Let's open it up.
That is sweet. That just like,
Yeah,
there's not a whole lot going on there. You could just,
yeah.
Looks like a Star Wars gun.
Yeah,
it
it
does.
looks like it should go. Doo, doo, doo.
Glock 17 magazines. And I got the 30-round mag, so it's one of those sticks out here. I mean, super light. I mean, just love
that
this gun.
is awesome. That is awesome.
And you said that thing cost somewhere in the ballpark of $500-600, something like that.
Sub $500, and that was before this whole shit show went. With the coronavirus, maybe they increased the prices, but probably not too much. This is the Gen 2. There were some issues with the Gen 1, but can't wait to get this out in the range.
Damn. So, that's cool. We need to start selling some guns, man.
We can definitely do that.
All right. Cigar, yeah.
Yeah.
We're probably violating 13 laws. We should probably bootleg some liquor,
ATF,
too.
Yeah, would be all over that for sure.
Yeah, for sure. So, those of you...
Every gun you buy here, you get some illegal moonshine.
If you don't follow Cigars and Guns, for those of you on the other channels, please give them a follow. It is the greatest.
It is. You know what? This is
Sorry, guys, thanks.
this is like a networking.
you.
This is a networking day because we should talk about the next thing.
Nope.
Which
Grandma Mickey's in.
she is.
Yep. Grandma Mickey.
Hey,
good morning,
Mama.
Grandma.
Say hi to my mom.
Say
It
good
was
morning,
her
Grandma
birthday
Mickey.
last week. She's
No, it was a few weeks ago.
a couple
now.
weeks ago is what I was trying to say, and she's in the house.
We love you and we miss you.
We love you and miss you, and my kids have forgotten how to cuss, so they need a little cussing tune-up.
She did teach us how to cuss.
She did teach us how to cuss.
Okay, now we can proceed.
Okay, we can now proceed. Okay, so this is, like I said, networking day, because we're kind of bringing different people together. So we're talking over here, we've got Tales of the Lounge, and we've got ICC. Probably have up to tens of people watching at this particular point.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good.
And then we
Give
also
us a
have
share.
Cigars and Guns. But there's another group that we're working very, very closely with, and that's Rodney Smith and his group of amazing admins. Some of them are even members here, with Someone Say Whiskey.
Someone say whiskey?
Someone Say Whiskey? What are you talking about? Aaron, did you say Someone Say... Were you talking about whiskey?
Someone said whiskey.
Ron. Did you say something about whiskey?
He said it. And we say
Yeah.
welcome to the family.
And
for
we
anyone
say
who's-
welcome to the family. So if you're into whiskey, if you're into bourbon, or if you're into a bunch of nuts that are exactly like us, except we have a different kind of problem, cigar smoking,
Problem.
join. It's not really a problem.
It ain't
It's-
no problem. Crux Cigars will
We're
show.
not having a problem.
It's not a problem.
So do this. Go to Someone Say Whiskey and ask to join that group. Mention you're with ICC. It gets you nothing but a whole bunch of information. And what these guys are doing is you have this group of guys that really want to get in. A lot of them are into cigars. A lot of them really want to get into cigars. So we're doing something special this week for Someone Say Whiskey. We are going to do a Zoom ICC Cigar 101 plus. And we are going to incorporate some video. I'm just letting you know.
Okay,
We're
great.
going to incorporate some video, some graphics, some other stuff so that we can, and actually if we can do a second camera and feed in, I'd like to be able to dissect a cigar.
Great ideas.
And show, and I just need you to make that all happen by like Tuesday.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
So join Someone Say Whiskey for those of you that are Cigars and Guns, and for those of you that are out in Tales in the Lounge and ICC, if you guys want to do a virtual Cigar 101 plus. Remember, we are going to take this back to the very beginning. We're going to talk about how cigars are constructed. We're going to talk about a lot of those elements, but we're going to share a lot of information. It'll probably open it up to some questions and answers. But right now, Someone Say Whiskey has over 65 people ready to go in this event. So all we have to do is announce it, and it will blow up. So please join these guys. They are doing some stuff with barrel picks that's very unique,
and we're proud to be a part of that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
That's what I was going to say.
Oh,
jackass!
It's supposed to be this. There are two of us here. You can't just.
All right. Well, why don't you tell them about it? You shot the goddamn video.
All right. So what we're doing is
this guy.
You're going to have your own. So that when they do their barrel pick with Jack,
you didn't even know Rodney until I introduced you to him. Go ahead.
Yeah, valid.
Rodney's my friend. Called him.
Yeah, you're dibs.
Yeah.
So what we are doing with them is there's going to be a whole kit that comes with it, which you said there's nothing that it gets you to be a part of Someone Say Whiskey.
Well, okay, so I was mistaken.
And you were bull-faced lying to these people, because here's what it's going to get you. It's going to get you access to their barrel pick. It's only, I got the Rona. There's only going to be 156 bottles out of this barrel.
I think it's like
believe.
200.
Yeah. That number sounds good.
Yeah.
And what we're doing is
while we're lying.
we're creating a kit for it that is going to have 3 cigars specifically for that bourbon. And we know the profile because we were there during the barrel pick itself. And
they let some of our Bourbon Society guys join them.
And that is really cool because what they're pushing for is they're pushing to get that barrel so we can age those 3 cigars in that barrel. So you can have the actual bottle from the barrel pick and the cigars that match it perfectly.
And we know that Rodney and those guys are watching from Someone Say Whiskey, so just let you know that Casey, I'll speak to you in code, but Casey Hogan with Crux.
Pulling some strings for us.
We are making some things happen to make potentially something special for that particular barrel pick.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
We'll just call it limitada.
Or limited.
Yeah, limited. Yeah, we'll call it limited.
Limited.
Some cool shit going on there.
Yeah, so there's going to be some really, really awesome stuff going on with
Let's
that.
give some stuff away now.
Okay. Can I, because I'm not 100% done with the Someone Say Whiskey thing.
Oh, keep going then.
While you figure out technology. One other, as we're doing this networking thing to stay in that theme, they have ashtrays. You don't have to drop it on your shirt.
Give me your coffee real quick.
No. You just dumped it in yours.
Yeah, I know.
But here's the other thing is as you guys know, Jalen Smith, Dallas Cowboys, is one of our members, very close friend, and love the guy to death. He is also very much an entrepreneur, in addition to an expert at making Alvin Kamara not know what country he lives in. Still, to this day. Alvin, he was seen driving north on 35. He doesn't even know where the hell he's at. Long story, watch the playoffs. But Jalen also owns or is a part owner in Hotel Tango Bourbon, and his brother Jordan is running that, the sales side of it. Also our friends over at Loyalty Liquor that is connected with Someone Say Whiskey. They've got it. They've got the Hotel Tango whiskey, Jalen stuff. They're doing a deal where if you go there and buy it, you can get registered for a signed ball from Jalen.
Oh, cool.
But the guys, the Someone Say Whiskey guys, and Jalen was here, and they tried this Hotel Tango, and they were like, they're pretty shocked because it's made in Indiana. They're pretty shocked. And then they told them the price, and they went, hold it. There is no way that this tastes this good for $26.
Wow.
They were blown away.
Yeah,
so anyway, the guys at Loyalty have it. They're down by Nebraska Furniture Mart. Go down there and get it. If they have any left, they just did this yesterday. So anyway,
awesome.
A lot of whiskey talk.
For a couple guys that know jack shit about whiskey.
Yeah, I don't even drink.
So let's give this box away. And will you explain here briefly how someone would have been entered into this drawing for a limited edition
Cavalier Lancero.
Cavalier white label Lancero, extremely limited. It is a 20 count box, about a $200 value to it, and someone is
that cigar smokes like a $15 to $20 Lancero. It's one of the best values in the shop. Extremely limited. Thank you very much, Sebastian, for participating in this event. And what people did is they came into our shop or they went into our e-commerce store and they spent money. And for every $100 that somebody spent, they got an entry into this week's drawing to get this particular box of cigars.
That's right. And importantly, as we roll through, you have, it's not a $100 entry. Is it a $100 purchase, or is it through the week?
No, through the week.
So through
we have guys that come up multiple times.
Yeah, so if you do have that, through the week, if you spread it, that's going to enter you in to this each and every week. So that's how they did that.
Right.
And should we give it away?
Yeah, let's give it away. Here's what we're going to do is Adrian is watching. Are there any questions coming in, by the way? By the way, if any of you guys have questions, Adrian's over here monitoring and can feel free to ask questions, and we will come up with some kind of an answer, right, wrong, or indifferent, probably wrong.
Absolutely.
Little
100%.
Elm Craft House wants to bring growlers up here, which would be great for the limited number of people that are here. Do we want to wait until we can actually put more asses in the seats?
I mean, if they're coming with growlers, though.
Probably limit the amount of people that know about it.
Yeah. Just as long as everyone isn't watching still, but people are watching now. Pops, Matt Levitt in the house. Oh, okay. Huh? So here's what's going to happen. This is a very sophisticated,
it's extremely
high-tech.
sophisticated.
We got this idea from Bill Gates when we helped him with this vaccine. We then turned over to this real high-tech setup, and then we came up with it. So
Facebook,
how does it work?
So on Facebook, everybody that's out there, just give us a number between 1 and 122.
And tag a friend.
And tag a friend. And they know what if they don't know how to do that?
You know what? For those that do that, they tag a friend and give us a number. We can get you into this heating, air, and rescue OSOC 1 year setup.
Okay, so here's the thing. We'll do 2 drawings. The drawings are going to come from the people that do numbers.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
I like it.
Okay. So here's what we're going to do right now. Give us some numbers. Give us some numbers. The 10th number in is going to be the number that we're going to use. This is science.
And the people who tag up friends or share this is going to make this. So you can actually win some stuff right now. Oh, I like what we're doing here.
I do too. And congratulations to Dave Frakes for winning the air rescue. It's right here on the sheet of paper. I really want this cigar.
That's just because you ran the report. It says it on the top. You're not a number.
Damn it. Do we have the 10th number yet on Facebook? Because I see numbers flying through here. And
ooh, John Vaughn.
John Vaughn came through with Britt.
Kenny Frank, he could win.
Mark Williams.
Kayla, Casey Moore. Oh man, we've got some coming in. And I'm telling you, if you put this in just for doing this and tagging up, I mean, these OSOCs with a year age, these OSOCs straight from the factory are next level. Just wait till you try this. It is.
There's literally drool coming from my
There will
mouth.
be 5, 4. There will be 3.
I think you get 3.
You get 3.
I think it's 3. Yeah.
You
Pretty sure.
You want one of these? We could.
No.
It's his.
Oh. Do we have the key to his locker? Who is it? 7. And the winner of number 7.
Nope.
It is not.
Nope, it's definitely not.
It is a distinguished gentleman, Mr. James Collins. DG himself. He's going to be a happy camper.
Yeah, he is.
He is going to be a happy camper.
Oh, that's really cool. So
that is very cool.
Does the person that hit the number win something?
Now, the person that of that setup here, I just want you to take completely bias and just choose somebody.
Just pick a number.
That's going to win.
Or, just
that's going to win
randomly.
This right here. You can tell this is all really, really thought. And they had to have tagged up a friend.
Frank, your neighbor, says that Loyalty Liquor still has rye. Lemon and cherry? Do they make lemon and cherry? I don't think they make lemon and cherry. But they do have a rye.
We had some drinks last night. He could still be on one.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
I can't wait.
112.
Well, that's not how it works.
Oh, the name.
Yeah, we need the name.
Oh, Steve McGee.
Steve McGee.
The person who was tagged.
Steve McGee.
Or should we? No, we should do it for the person who tagged them because they're actually watching, right?
Yeah.
Greg Stockbridge.
Oh shit.
Greg Stockard. That son of a
no.
bitch. He
No,
would not
can't
hold
be
it.
Stockard.
I know Stockard really well.
Uh-huh.
And
Greg
would want us to have
it.
these.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Okay, thanks, Greg.
And thank you, Greg
Thank you,
Stockard, for
Greg.
winning these.
Yes, congratulations.
This is a
Air Rescue. Thank you very much, Aaron Klaus.
Thank you, Aaron Klaus.
When your air conditioner breaks down, because it will, please give these guys a call.
Those
They
are the
will
guys who
actually,
do it.
honestly take care of you.
He's my neighbor.
Yeah, he is. He is. This is okay. Right here, we have. This is next week's giveaway of what we're going to do. This is. I mean, I like how we're planning ahead here. This is great.
Lot of strategy.
This is
here.
a box
Yeah.
of Espinosa 20-count Habanos. This is a Corona Gorda size.
Might be
of this.
19 count.
Might be 18.
18
Yeah.
count.
This
Yeah.
is.
new size.
So we just want to say thank you to
Eric Espinoza.
He has been a stellar addition to the human.
He has been. He fits in. He's got the right personality. And speaking of personalities, here comes Memphis.
With a handful of
Holy
Skittles.
Lord. So Eric Espinoza, thank you very much for your support. And the week after that, I think our friends from Crux are jumping into the mix.
And we're going to do a little 5-pack sampler there. We could give out a couple 5-pack samplers of each of the blends.
And FYI, this just in, the Crux shit is selling like mad.
Right now, it's our #1 volume selling line.
In units, that's right. That's exactly right. In dollars, it's kind of hard to compete with Ataban Byron when you have guys that spend $2,700 in a week on it.
Yeah, but it's understandably so. So here's one thing I wanted to talk about from an education perspective, kind of a Cigars 101 tip of the day.
Yeah.
I saw this sitting around. I don't know where it came
That's
from.
an antique press.
So this is an old school antique press. It's a wooden press that's been used. Shoot,
Right.
About what do you know what kind of date this is? Early 1900s.
This is if you look at particularly with that shape, late 1800s, early 1900s, it's a small perfecto. But that was back in the day when everybody smoked cigars all the time. As Darren said in the Cigar 101 that you did with Darren Chaffee, that was there was 1 million brands of cigars in the United States in that turn of the century period. Everybody was making them out back. Everybody was throwing them on their local floors. This was a very, very common shape. A lot of times the cigars were all small. As you can see, we have a collection of cigars here that are in some cases over 100 years old. And you can see these cigars. They were all small because everybody was smoking them all the time. They were always on the go. They didn't have time for a big Gordo or Toro or anything like that.
And the reason why I wanted to show this is because, as maybe some of you have seen a live roller before, and you'll see them at a party, they just pick out the cigar from the mold and they roll it. And I think there's a common misconception of the process of developing the cigar, where they go and they bunch it, they take all the tobacco blend and then they bunch it, they put it in the press, and they press it down there, and it seems like they only press it, for an hour, and then it comes back up here. But if you just kind of want to talk about how long does this stay in there, and then they apply and kind of run it through that.
Yeah, you even see now. I mean, this is just handcrafted, perfect wood. But we saw when we went to Nicaragua that there were some areas that did plastic molds. But this is clearly, even if you just look at the shape, and maybe you can hold it a little bit closer to the screen. And a lot of you maybe have seen that. But if you see that shape is kind of a perfecto shape. Kind of bellows down, torpedoes down on both ends. But what was interesting is because these were all grab and go, they also were already pre-cut. The ends were raw, so you were ready to go because you weren't worried about a cutter. But in this case, that cigar is rolled and bunched and put in basically a huge vise that they stack about 8 or 10 of these presses together, and they literally just crank that thing down as hard as they can.
You can hear just the
and it's. So, and you just think about how many times that this wood was pressed and impacted.
And then it
just
sits
dramatic.
there generally for about 48 hours.
Right, just to hold that shape. And then
Smoking in the house,
once that comes out, then they're going to take the wrapper material and they're going to put that on. So, like Brandon said, a lot of times you'll see rollers that are going through the process at these parties. But typically what they're doing is wrapping cigars that have already sat in the press and formed its shape.
As I saw that, I figured it would be cool to kind of show that. And seeing it here, it's really cool to see something that stood up, with the immense amount of pressure that goes into that, and it's still.
Yeah, I think for those of you that are interested in the history of cigars, we have some really cool collectibles that I think maybe what we'll do is
bring
old. That up.
It smells really old, to answer your question.
Yeah,
it smells good, but old.
But for those of you that are into that type of stuff, and we can just let us know if it's something that we could do a Zoom on. But we have some very, very rare collectible stuff. I have an actual rolling device that has this size cigar on it. It's on a wheel, and they would actually use that and crank that and create pressure. And do a different form of press, but it was more high speed.
Yeah, it looks like they repurposed like a Gatling gun.
Exactly.
It's like brrr,
so it's from 1875. It's from, of all places, Davenport, Iowa. But actually, people don't understand that Chicago and outside of Chicago, like in the northern part of Iowa, and some of those were some of the largest producing areas of cigars back at the turn of the century. They were making millions of cigars in northern Iowa and out on the western side of Illinois. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring in, I actually have that device. There's only one other one known to exist, and it's at the Smithsonian. We've got some other old presses, and I also have a lighter collection from the turn of the century, from the 1900s to the early 1910s. That we'll bring up, and it was really cool because it almost reminds me of the microphone that they had that glow plug like a cigar lighter in a car, a cigarette lighter in a car, but they were very ornate, like they're onyx, all kinds of things, and animals, and you'd pick them up and you'd push the button, and then you would light your cigar and set it back down on your table. So if you're interested in that stuff, we could do a Zoom, and everybody else could kind of show some of their accessory collections.
Nerdy stuff. So that's everything that we have right here. Just to kind of run from the top here, we are open 10 to 7 every day, Sundays 12 to 7. We are doing free delivery thanks to Air Rescue Heating and Air.
We're drinking great coffee.
You're exactly right.
By who?
By Distretto Coffee Roasters. We're always open on industrialcigars.co. Use Cigars and Guns 10 today for 10% off.
Will we deliver?
We will deliver if you're within 20 miles, and Air Rescue Heating and Air is paying for your local delivery.
Still?
Yeah, still.
God, that's
yeah,
nice.
it's really cool. And we'll deliver, and we'll actually send it to you via UPS. Every day we have stuff going out. It's usually getting there a day or two after.
Yeah.
So it will go. It will have Bovada packs in, so it's ready to smoke when you get it. And that is in its name, CRS, Cigars Ready to Smoke. We have new kits being put together this week, and
I'll tell you what, the feedback that I got from people that got the CRS kits last week, man, they love the assortment. And as you guys may or may not know, the CRS kits, we change it up every week, and we create the profile for a mild, medium, or full package. And there's a 3-day quarantine pack, a 5-day, and a 10-day. We're finding that some people are buying a medium pack and a full body pack. Mm-hmm. Now, we got some new cigars in the humidor that are going to go in the full body pack, and that is from CAO, the Amazon series. They have 3 different cigars. They just came in yesterday. They will punch you in the face.
Huh.
And so they will be added to the new bold pack this week. We got some Espinosa back in. We've got some Illusiones in. We got some other stuff in. We're also excited to announce that very shortly we will have a full assortment of LFD.
You're kidding me?
Nope. It's all
God, that's years in the works.
Yeah, it's been years in the making, and we've had some LFD from time to time, but we've now are ready to get started with those guys and looking forward. They have some high-end stuff, and as you guys know, we do. Like the Andalusian Bowl, the Lennox, they have a cigar called the Cabinet Number 5 that you kick a baby for. It's so good.
Yep. That is
so good.
Yeah, that's it. So a lot of movement, a lot of things going on. We appreciate your support. We appreciate your time hanging out with us on a Saturday morning.
Yes.
I got good feedback on our just kind of Frakes Boys cigar session, so I think we'll do that again.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, and there we just kind of revisited, for those of you that missed it, we revisited kind of our first year, or the last year, and what was some of the highlights, and I think we got a lot of great feedback, but that kind of brought your brothers out of the closet, so to speak.
Gay. They
literally.
Are gay. We know they're gay.
So it brought them out of the closet, and people now realize that they know how to talk, which is good.
So we'll just keep your eyes open for more of those, because it's kind of a dream session. It's seeing behind the curtains of what we talk about when we're not here. So you like the gay comment? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah,
that's not legal.
We do not.
But you get to see kind of the conversations that we're having.
We're just here to piss off our neighbors.
So we're gonna go get them out of here because it is way too smoky.
They do not understand in the lobby there is no air purification, and it literally looks like a Cheech and Chong movie.
We are not supposed to be smoking in there. So thank you so much.